Hey everybody, it's me Digitronic, and in this video I'm going to be doing a full review of the MXQ Android TV Smart Box. So, here's the box itself. You can see the logo on the very top in shiny format, MXQ. It's a rather small, tiny, nice looking box. So on this side you get 3 USB ports and SD card slot. On this side you get the last USB port, power and audio, Ethernet and HDMI. There's no physical power button on this thing. And underneath you get the vent, and unfortunately for very short legs, which is the reason behind the box getting kind of hot unless you either prop it on the side like this or put something underneath so it elevates. So be mindful of that. This box has 1 GB of RAM, which to me is not enough because it fills up really quickly and causes some hang-ups and freezes. And it has 8 GB of storage, which in my opinion is not enough because it gets filled up really quickly. But it also has some really good points. So let me hook it up and demo the box to you. Alright, so let me turn the box on and give you guys a demo of the interface. Like I said, this box is not without its freezes and glitches. We may see a few of those during this demo. And the box has 2 different interfaces. Two different launchers. One is called the Media Box launcher. The other one is just a regular Android launcher, and I'll quickly show you both. Alright, I'll show you the actual Media Box launcher first. So this is what you'll get first. By the way, there's the box on that lower corner, but let me zoom in on the launcher now so you can see it a little bit clearer. Okay, sorry for the shaky tripod here. So, as you can see, it comes with this setup. Most smart boxes of this brand come with this setup: online video, my recommend, settings, clean memory. Clean memory is a really good idea. You gotta use this a lot because you don't want the box to crash. And by the way, this is the remote control that the box comes with. I don't know if you can see it clearly. I'll show it later. And then there's local. That's if you have anything on disk that you've connected. There's my apps, which is most of the apps are. There's these shortcuts here. Kodi, I'll show you that in a second. I'll show you what that is. Netflix, Google Play Store. Google Play Store comes with it so you can download any app on the box. System upgrade, YouTube also comes with it. The only thing I've added here is the NHK World app right there at the bottom. Other than this, you can't add any more shortcuts. It's not like the regular Android homepage where you can add as many apps and as many pages to it. That's why all your apps go to right here. the My Apps area. See all these apps here? Alright, so let me go out of this. Let me quickly show you the other launcher that it comes with. Let's go to Launcher. So this is the Android launcher that it comes with. Let me zoom out a little bit. There you go. Just a regular launcher. Like, what can I say? I don't really see any use for this Android launcher, though, to be honest with you. It's not really that practical compared to the actual launcher of the Media Box. I think the Media Box launcher is more practical in this case for the box. You also get widgets to put on there if you want. Pretty much everything that you would get on your Android device. Alright, so let's go back to home again and to the actual Media Box launcher. Let me, before we have any crashes, clear the memory again. And I'll just quickly show you the settings. So since the box can take Ethernet, I use Ethernet with mine. Keep in mind though, some apps only recognize Wi-Fi. And you can't blame them for that because they're regular Joe Android apps, and Android devices don't usually have Ethernet. Your cell phones don't have Ethernet, do they? So keep that in mind. There's the display option, a whole bunch of different settings for it. There's advanced, a whole bunch of different settings. Again, I'm not going to go through all these. You go to other. Now here you can do two things. System update. Let's see if there is one. Nope. No new updates. Or you can go to more settings, which just pretty much gives you the whole Android settings here. Alright, so let me go out of this and let me quickly show you a couple of things. Kodi. You can watch international live television. You can watch free movies with this. Let me just show you quickly some of the things. And everything I said, free. Free TV, free movies. Alright, let's say he wants to watch, now all my tech buddies know this, you want to watch some Twit. Let's go to Twit Live.
Said he liked it, but the problem is it felt too disconnected. It was supposed to be crazy, and you couldn't really do anything to make the car go out of control, which you kind of, I mean, you need. I mean,
yeah.
He felt, and this was the worst condemnation I ever heard. He goes, "This is a car for the new rich and the stockbroker."
Who just want to like have
show how cool
the
my
name
car is.
and yeah.
Right. Who will never drive it above 40 miles.
This is a show on the Twit network.
So at the LA Auto Show, and this is a long way again.
Alright, so let's get out of here.
Version of this car. And it, on the
Let me go to NASA TV.
610 horsepower down to 580 horsepower, which is kind of strange.
Let's see if this works. Some of them sometimes don't work. Some of them do work all the time, and most of the time the picture quality is amazing. So this is NASA TV in HD.
It's kind of hard to judge the size of the balloon on the screen, but it looks like it's a pretty big balloon from here.
Yes, actually, it really is. You guys had an opportunity. Hey, there it is.
Oh, wow, that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
So let's get out of this.
By big. See, now you got to get back and see the whole thing. Oh yeah, wow. Oh, that is awesome.
For my Iranian friends,
So now Big Bill is...
There's quite a bit of Iranian channels.
It's in the right alignment for your voice.
Yeah, there he is.
This is one of them, one of the most popular ones called Manoto.
You can dump his car. I will still find him.
Let's kill him.
Death would be too good for this guy. Justice. I owe my daughter that.
Alright, so let's get out of this.
دوباره آلیس با یه فیلم دیگه برگشته که مطمئنا توجه همتون رو به خودش جلب میکنه.
I want to show you some international channels now that are really well known.
There are matters which you might benefit from your attention. Friends cannot be neglected.
Some of them have quality settings you can choose. A lot of them don't, unfortunately.
Second largest in the world in the last century.
This right here is Al Jazeera English right now.
About the size of a cricket ball. It was found at Bukhara,
Just look at that picture quality.
which is about 500 kilometers north of the capital Gaborone. Plenty more for you anytime.
I hope you don't mind seeing my monitor's refresh rate lines. That's kind of annoying, but I can't do anything about that. Alright, so let's get out of that.
You might allow the headlines on Al Jazeera.
Let's show you another channel, CCTV from China. I'm just quickly showing you some stuff. If I skip anything, it doesn't mean it doesn't work or it's not good.
But I think now, if we talk about sending Chinese troops or soldiers all the way to the Middle East, is premature to mention that move, because we are for a long time we have been out of that case.
The only downside of this box, other than minor glitches, it doesn't take Bluetooth. It doesn't have Bluetooth, unfortunately. So if you want to use accessories, they have to be 2.4 gigahertz wireless accessories.
But so far, I haven't seen any real.
Let me show you a couple more channels.
Territory. So right.
CNBC Europe. France 24.
The first and the man believed to have orchestrated Friday's terror attacks in Paris is dead. Officials
These are all live channels from all around the world.
Yesterday's police raid on an apartment.
Let me show you one last live channel.
Abdel Hamid Aboud, a key and highly visible figure in recruitment and radicalization for the Islamic State group. A brutal, remorseless individual who gloried in the murder and
To engage the Blue House, South Korea, over the last year, and indeed sending signals to Washington that it would like to move.
This is all in Cody,
whether
also known as XBMC.
what are called pre-steps that the Americans can point to as some real evidence of good faith that North Korea intends to return to the negotiating table and really talk about denuclearization as against really just looking to get time.
So let's shut down Cody.
That's the critical issue.
This is the remote control that comes with the box. Very simple to use. Numbers, OK, home button, direction, bunch of colored setup buttons on the top. Very small like this. This is not an Air mouse, so you have to keep clicking. So typing is a pain in the butt. I was very lucky that in my deal package that I got from eBay, this was included. What is this, you ask? This is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless, not Bluetooth, because like I said, the box doesn't support Bluetooth. It's a 2.4 gigahertz wireless keyboard and trackpad. Very easy to use for typing, and the top part is the mouse. It's a lot of fun. And since I wanted to do gaming, again, no Bluetooth on the box, so I had to look for a 2.4 gigahertz wireless remote controller, or gamepad I should say. So I found this. It's a 5-in-1 2.4 gigahertz wireless gamepad. Here is the gamepad itself. We can see that it has these buttons also. And the receiver for it that goes on the box is this. Kind of clunky looking. And the gamepad, unfortunately, is kind of finicky as well, so you have to kind of put up with it, sometimes not turning on, sometimes disconnecting in the middle of the game. I guess you'll see the performance once I connect this and we actually do some gaming. Alright, so I have my game controller, turned it on, it's connected to the receiver. Now let me zoom in a little bit. And let me go and choose a game and we can start gaming. Sorry if the video is a little bit blown out. This is the lowest I can turn my monitor in terms of the light. So I hope the quality is good enough. No major issues with the games, it runs them pretty well. Some issues with my driving today though. That sucks. So the 1 GB of RAM, does handle games. I get to be third place. Oh, I get to be second place now. Oh, now third place. Now fourth place. Damn. So I think you get a pretty good idea of the gaming performance. There's quite a few games that are joystick compatible, but not all games are joystick or gamepad compatible. You can just look up on Google gamepad Android games and it will give you a pretty comprehensive list of games that are up to date that work with gamepads and joysticks. There you go. There you go. Well, I think you can see that, it handles games fairly good with only 1 gigabyte of RAM, even though I just wish the box had more than 1 gigabyte of RAM. Cause trust me, it needs it. It really needs more than 1 gigabyte of RAM. So it doesn't get filled up. 77% right now with just a game or a couple of games, and for me to have to go and clear it every single time. But other than that, it's good. You didn't really get to see any of the glitches and issues today, but trust me, they do happen. Sometimes you can't trust the blue light on the box for it to show up when the box is on. As you can see, the blue light is on right now. Sometimes it shows red, the box turns on. Sometimes it shows blue, the box doesn't turn on. Sometimes it freezes, it crashes. But overall, for something that you would pay $50 or maximum, I would definitely say that this box is worth the price of about $50 or $70. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/DGtronic. Give me comments, leave me suggestions. I will see you in the next video.